Good evening, everyone. I'm your host. My name is Jan. Welcome to a Green Place podcast. I hope you will feel relaxed and ready to listen. If you don't feel relaxed, however, I'm sure you will after this episode has ended. It's been quite a long week, I'm sure you guys would love to wind down. If you are new here and know nothing about the podcast, don't worry. No, it's quite simple. You listen to me talk about things I find interesting. And I hope this provides you with insight on certain topics, important or not. This week's episode is dedicated to green spaces. More specifically, what I like about them and how they help me relieve stress. So, question 1. What is a green space? A green space is anywhere with an overwhelming presence of nature. It could be your community allotment, the plant pot in the corner of your room, or the local park. Places you can breathe the fresh air. Places where you can escape the urban jungle. Now, you may be asking, why should I care about green spaces? Well, I'm glad you asked. Question 2. Why green spaces? I'll start off with my personal experience. Nowadays, stress from everyday life is inevitable, and sometimes it may seem helpless to try to suppress it. This was my exact worry, until I took a stroll outside and arrived at my nearest green space. Everything I was anxious about just seemed to disappear. Your presence alone in a green space is not enough, though. You must understand it, perceive it on a deeper level. Listen to the birds singing, look at the tree's branches, hear the water flowing. Understand how peaceful everything is in that exact moment and forget about your struggles, albeit temporarily. Whatever your perils might be, know that you don't need to feel stressed all the time. There is a way for you to recalibrate your emotions, help you get your mind straight. All you need to do is go to a green space. It's that simple, really. Question 3. What if I don't have any green spaces? This is a great question. I was in this position some time ago when I was studying in a big city. It seemed to me that everywhere I went was made from concrete. That alone was enough to make me feel anxious. I had enough, so I searched. I found that I had to leave the city by train to find myself in a green space. This is additional effort, but it pays off well. These trips made me feel more satisfied than a walk to the local park. I was going on hikes with people who enjoyed green spaces as much as me. My main point is that sometimes, to feel at ease, the solution may not be immediate. You have to search for it, just as I searched for a group of people and a way to escape the concrete jungle. Question 4. Do my claims have any credibility? The answer is, they do. I read an article reviewing various studies which explored the impact of nature experience on mental health. A stress study is mentioned where subjects were, quote, transported between forest and city settings in Japan. Participants displayed a greater decrease in stress after being present in the forest setting as opposed to when they were present in the urban setting. What does this say about green spaces? It means that being present in one may help you feel less stressed. There is another study. It examined whether, quote, vegetation near a child's residential environment might buffer or moderate the impact of stressful life events. The study found, quote, the impact of life stress was lower among children with high levels of nearby nature, end quote. What can you do with this information? You should go outside, go to your nearest green space, and be present in it. Who knows? Maybe you'll forget about your stress, maybe not. There is only one way to find out. And that's to go outside. This marks the end of first episode of the Green Place podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope I made your day a bit better. My name is Jan. I've been your host, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you very much.